Nithyanandam. With all auspicious blessings and grace of my Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, I welcome you to this video again. Every day, every one of us make decisions. From small decision to the biggest of decisions in life, it's a continuous process. I'm sure all of you will agree with me when I say there is hardly a day that goes by when there are no decisions made. Right from what to cook, what time to wake up, what clothes to wear, whom to meet, what to do, to the business decisions of signing deals, negotiations, or even to life changing decisions as marriage, divorce. Every day, every moment, we make decisions consciously or unconsciously. Even drinking water, something as simple as drinking water, if you pay attention to yourself, you will see the moment you will decide to take or drink water. So, every moment, all of us are making decisions. And today's world talks about how fatigue creeps in while making decisions. And that is what drains us, strains us, and that is what leads to stress. Decision making fatigue, it is called. Sometimes many of us get frustrated. Oh, why do I have to decide? Let them do what they want to do. And you finally start giving up because your brain starts getting brain fried, right? Overheated, that you have to make so many decisions in a day. And you start withdrawing and you start reducing your interactions, you start reducing your involvement with work, your business decisions all start reducing. Have you noticed when was the moment you decided you were tired of making decisions? If you have noticed it, please post a comment in the video below and take a moment to reflect. Why and when did I start cognizing, understanding, and talking to myself that I am making too many decisions? Because as a child, also you would have made many decisions as a flow of life, but never you were burdened by these decisions. But as you grow older, you start feeling burdened by the decisions. So, how do you come out of this mess? I would rather say it's a quagmire where a man cannot live without making any decisions, nor is he able to live making decisions. That is the situation of the society today and most of the humanity. How do we get ourselves out of this quagmire? Do you have any solutions? Not making decisions in life is not a solution. It does not lead to expansion, expansive living, and it's not the fundamental operating software of life. So, do you have a solution for this? How you can seamlessly make decisions in life, just as a flow of life, and all the decisions are the best decisions you make. This is very, very important for you to understand because even when we make decisions, 90% of us make decisions out of anger, frustration, fear, greed, jealousy. Very rarely we make the right decisions, and right decisions can only be made when you are in the space of Sahaja Samadhi. Now, many of you may ask, what is Sahaja Samadhi? Many of you have not watched Swamiji's videos or Swamiji's revelations of this space of Samadhi may wonder, what is Sahaja Samadhi? I would recommend you to go to the YouTube link, which I will be adding below, and watch Swamiji's deeper revelations on what is Sahaja Samadhi, how to experience it, and how to radiate it. So, coming back, how many of y'all agree to me when I say that we make decisions from various states of our emotions? It has nothing to do whether it's a right decision or a wrong decision. If you're angry, just break the relationship. If you're angry, you should have a expression to let out that anger. Today, everybody feels they are morally right and that justified to express their violence, which is one of the core reasons for the violence that we are seeing in the world around, be it war, be it rape, be it murder. Any of these decisions are made because today human beings feel that they are justified to express their emotions. Y'all think about it and post in the comments below. How many of you realize that you all make decisions at the lowest ebb of your emotions when you're stressed, when you're angry, when you're hungry, when you have fear, when you have greed? And any of these decisions made from any of these lower emotions of life always lead you to further and further failures. It will never be successful. Whoever has been successful in life, in that aspect of life, they have made decisions being in oneness with that profession they are in and making decisions that is right for what they have taken up. But this does not reflect in all aspects of life. I never understood that this is the reason for failure and this is the reason for human suffering. Like all of y'all, I have made decisions when I was angry, when I was fearful, when I was violent. Like all of you, I have made many decisions in my life out of fear, greed, anger, frustration. Then how is it that today I'm able to see there is a clear difference in my decision making when I have made decisions in my anger, fear, greed versus now what I am doing? I will surely not say that I have reached the space or the state of Swamiji, but surely I am a far better person and my decision making ability to make the right decisions have come from my learnings of watching how Swamiji administers and make decisions. And this is the only decision making technique, if anybody wants to know, that will be a life changer for all of us. One, you will always make the right decision. So you will never have the fear of the ripple effect of your decision, and you will not have the suffering of having to be making the decisions in fear, greed, anger, and suffering. For example, when I was a child, or even before I met Swamiji, I have made many decisions in anger, or many decisions in frustration, or some decisions would be because I have fear of failure. It may not have been the right decisions always, and surely I have not made all the right decisions in life. But I never understood that my decision making foundation itself was wrong, which is what led to so much of suffering. I always thought it is right that, okay, these are the normal experiences of human beings, and in anger, and in frustration, and in fear of success, or fear of failure, or greed, it is common for man to make decisions. And that is how I used to make decisions. But one thing I have seen from Swamiji is he never makes decisions based on any of these lower human emotions. So I really beg pardon. I do not mean to compare Swamiji to human beings or human emotions, but as a comparative factor to what I have seen, what I have experienced, and how I have lived, to what I have learned from Swamiji, I think this is the best way I am able to express it. He always makes the right decision. no matter how difficult it is or how challenging the results of that decision would be. And he used to wonder why Swamiji would make these kind of decisions. When you know it is going to be more difficult, why don't we make decisions that are easier to do? I could never understand, but I just would watch and learn. Whenever, as an administrative team, we have taken even the most immense or intricate or complex problems to Swamiji, Swamiji from his space of Sahaja Samadhi would give simple, accurate, straightforward answers. And it would be so detailed. More than answers, it would be a solution, a permanent solution for this immense, intricate problem which we feel it is. And it is not just the solution he would give as a one sentence, it would be so detailed as to who the person whom we should be approaching to, what we should be talking, what are his contact details, his email, his phone number. And I always used to be amazed how Swamiji knows all this. Because he doesn't go through, internet, or he doesn't have any kind of a database which is he can access and say, okay, this is the person you should go to for solutions. How Swamiji knows all this? How Swamiji is able to remember? And the most difficult thing is to remember the right solution at the right moment. That is the most challenging thing for us, because we will always be worried and be so stressed that we don't think straight, even straight, leave alone with the intelligence of any extra levels. So I always used to wonder how Swamiji makes these decisions. Then one day during an administrative meeting, one of our administrators asked Swamiji what makes Swamiji so clear, so empathetic about the solution he gives, and so detailed. And till date, every solution he has given has been the only solution for that problem. There has never been a time when it has gone wrong. I have been, for the last 10, 12 years, I have been as an Kailasa, as an Adinavasi, and have seen Swamiji's decisions and the guidances he gives. Till date, not a single solution he has given has been wrong. And it's just, I always still get bamboozled. How is it possible? How is it possible? Then, in one such meeting, when an administrator asked, Swamiji said he makes decisions from the space of Sahaja Samadhi. So there is nothing like how we experience fear, greed, anger, decision making fatigue. And my God, I have seen Swamiji make more than 1,000 to 2,000 decisions a day, from the smallest to the most intricate to the most complicated administrative issues or happenings, personal, administrative, with all the temples that are running across the world. Throughout, I have seen in a day, just listening to Swamiji's, first listening to all the problems and giving solutions, many of us would get tired actually, and wonder how Swamiji is so tirelessly able to have this consistent decision making abilities. And it would be so intelligent, the wisdom, the infinite depth of the solution is just amazing. And that is what is the functional core of Kailasa. The decisions made in Kailasa are made from the Sahaja Samadhi space that Swamiji radiates and lives. All the guidances that he gives to Kailasa's administrators are only from the space of Sahaja Samadhi. Now you may wonder, what is this Sahaja Samadhi? And how do I get it? How do I live it? Sahaja Samadhi, to put it across simply, is forever living in oneness with Paramashiva, forever living in and radiating oneness with Paramashiva. Swamiji always used to say that his brain is like a huge 40-50 acres of land which is empty. No matter how many decisions are made, how many conflicts are presented, the brain doesn't get jammed like it happens to us. So he's always radiating that space of Sahaja Samadhi from where he responds to us, guides us, and administers us. And from that space, no decisions are made out of fear, greed, anger, violence, vengeance, or any of such inane, lowest of human emotions. It is always made with what is right for you. Because once you become a Kailasavasi, an Adinavasi, or a devotee, or a disciple of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, his guidances and his vision is not limited to the human functionalities. It is always to the core, to your soul, to your being, and the purpose of your life, and the purpose of your birth, which is Jivan Mukti, enlightenment. So anything Swamiji said, I have never seen him have small talks. I've never seen him engage with anybody in small talks. It's always direct, straight. And any decision Swamiji has made or given us as guidances or given us as guidelines or principles for life is only for the purpose that we experience and radiate that same space of Sahaja Samadhi that Swamiji is radiating. I really recommend that you all should work at experiencing this space of Sahaja Samadhi because it's the first step. Even if you just have a glimpse of it, you will want more of it because it liberates you from binding cognition, it liberates you from your suffering, it liberates you from your anger. And what Swamiji has done is because of his intense learnings he has done from the age of 3, even as an incarnation when he landed in this planet Earth, he had to find ways to make us understand, find the language, find the right way of communicating to us how we should be practicing these techniques. So, all these techniques which Swamiji has revealed to the world over the last 20-25 years have been compiled and presented to the humanity in the form of Parma Shivoham. It's a 21-day program which is valued at $21,000. But for Chaturmasya, by the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this program is being offered absolutely as a gift, free of any expectation, any cost, to each and every one of you. Come and experience your true self. But unless you come, work on the techniques, sit and spend time with yourself, do the completions, understand what it is. Be graced by the darshan, the diksha of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and express the power manifestation that is latent inside of you. You will not even start believing that it is possible for a man to live blissfully and make thousands of and hundreds of decisions and be successful in today's materialistic world. Success without suffering is the first step for a better quality of life. Invest in yourself because you are worth it. 21 days, 16 hours a day. You need 16 hours a day first to detox your mind, two, to relearn the new techniques, that are being taught to you and even understand what is being taught to you. So take time, invest the 16 hours for yourself. Even if you're not able to come for the complete 21 day, start one day at a time. Because this program is free for the next 4 months up to Vijayadashmi, end of Chaturmasya. 4 months it's free, completely free. And throughout the next 4 months, any of these 21 days, you can keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. And each day is packaged for different solutions. And these solutions are not something that you will get anywhere else because these will be empowering you to live your life. These will be solutions. These are the teachings which will help you look into yourself without having to depend on anybody else for manifesting life the way you want. Whatever you want to do in life, invest this time for yourself. Come, experience the state and space of Sahaja Samadhi as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism radiates and graces all of us with it. I will be putting the link here for registering for the Paramashivam program. Please register yourself, or the program is freely available on all our YouTube channels and our Facebook platforms. Please log in, watch, experience, and start manifesting the beautiful life that you deserve. Nithyanandam.